Top 10 myths about food storage. Busted. Hey there, food preppers. Today we're diving into the wild world of food storage myths. We're going to dissect these myths with the precision of a surgeon and hopefully inject a little humor into the mix because, well, why not? Buckle up, because we're about to debunk some serious misconceptions and have a few laughs along the way. So, whether you're just starting out on your food storage journey or you're a seasoned pro looking to separate fact from fiction, this video is for you. Let's get it on. All right, let's kick things off with a big one. The myth of the immortal canned good. Many people believe that canned food can last forever, but that's far from the truth. I hate to break it to you, but that can of soup you've been saving since the Carter administration probably won't win you any culinary awards. In fact, it might not even be safe to eat anymore. You see, while the canning process does a bang-up job of locking in flavor and nutrients, it's not a magical elixir of immortality. The process involves sealing food in an airtight container and heating it to kill bacteria, but it doesn't stop time. Over time, even the mightiest can will succumb to the ravages of time. The metal can start to corrode, and the food inside can degrade. The food inside can lose its flavor, its texture can turn, and in some cases, it can even become unsafe to eat. Discoloration, off smells, and strange textures are all red flags. If a can is bulging, dented, or leaking, it's a sure sign that something funky is going on inside, and you're better off chucking it. These are indicators that bacteria might have gotten in, making the food dangerous. When in doubt, throw it out. As you probably know, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to food safety. Regularly check your pantry and make sure to rotate your stock to avoid any surprises. Now let's talk real estate, food storage real estate, that is. Myth number 9 claims you can stash your stockpile anywhere. Storing food is like picking a roommate. Location is everything. Just like you wouldn't want to live in a sauna, your food doesn't want to either. Heat is the enemy of long-term food storage. The ideal location for food storage is a cool, dry, and dark place. Keep those temperatures below 70 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity under 15%, and your food will be living its best life. All right, let's talk freezing. It's a common method we all rely on to keep our food fresh for longer periods. Myth number 8 claims that the deep freeze is the ultimate solution for all your food storage needs. It sounds convenient, right? Just freeze everything. Right? Wrong. It's just not that simple. While freezing is a fantastic way to preserve many foods, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Some foods just don't handle freezing well. Some foods just don't play nice with the whole freezing and thawing process. Take lettuce, for example. It turns into a soggy mess. Ever tried to defrost a head of lettuce? It's not pretty. The texture becomes unappetizing and mushy. The same goes for other high water content veggies like cucumbers and celery. They lose their crunch and become waterlogged. So what can you freeze? The list is actually quite extensive. Well, the good news is that plenty of foods freeze beautifully. Fruits, vegetables, meats, and even some dairy products can be frozen. Just make sure to wrap them tightly to prevent freezer burn, which is basically like giving your food a bad case of frostbite. Proper packaging is key to maintaining quality. Labeling your frozen items with dates can also help you keep track of their freshness. So freeze smart and enjoy your food longer. The vacuum sealer. A marvel of modern technology that sucks the air out of your food and seals it tight. Myth number 7 claims that vacuum sealing is the be-all and end-all of food storage. Just suck out the air and your food will last forever, right? Wrong again. While vacuum sealing is a fantastic tool for extending the life of your food, It's not a magical solution. It's excellent for storing dry goods like rice, beans, and nuts, as it prevents them from going stale. It's also great for freezing meats and fish, as it helps prevent freezer burn. Let's talk expiration dates, those cryptic codes that tell us when our food is about to cross over to the dark side. Myth number 6 claims that expiration dates are just a suggestion. Expiration dates are there for a reason, but it's important to understand what they actually mean. A best by date is like a suggestion from the manufacturer. It tells you when the food is at its peak quality. A use by date, on the other hand, is a bit more serious. It indicates when the food is no longer safe to eat, even if it looks and smells fine. So the next time you're staring at an expiration date, use your best judgment. Let's face it, not all of us are blessed with sprawling pantries and basements that resemble fallout shelters. Myth number 5 claims that food storage is a luxury reserved for those with more square footage than they know what to do with. But hold on a sec. You don't need a mansion to create a respectable food stash. With a little creativity, you can maximize even the smallest of spaces. Got some empty space under your bed? Perfect for storing canned goods or bottled water. Remember those over-the-door shoe organizers? They work wonders for storing spices, snacks, and other small items. Now let's talk containers, the unsung heroes of the food storage world. Myth number 4 claims that any old container will do. Got an empty pickle jar? Perfect for storing flour. An old coffee can? Great for rice. Well, not so fast, my friend. While repurposing is a noble endeavor, when it comes to food storage, using the right containers can make all the difference. Some containers are better at keeping out moisture, air, and pests than others. Airtight containers are your best bet, as they help prevent oxidation, which is what causes food to go stale. For dry goods like flour, sugar, and rice, airtight containers made of glass, plastic, or stainless steel are your best bet. Myth number 3, dehydrated food lasts forever? Nope. Dehydrated food, it's like the ultimate survivalist snack, right? Lightweight, compact, and with a shelf life that's longer than your last relationship. Or is it? Myth number 3 claims that dehydrated food lasts forever. While dehydrated food does have an impressively long shelf life, it's not invincible. Over time, even the most carefully dehydrated food can start to degrade. The key is to store it in airtight containers in a cool, dry, and dark place. Rotate your stock regularly, and if you see any signs of mold, moisture, or an off smell, it's best to toss it out. Myth number 2, rotate your food stock. Why bother? All right, let's talk about food rotation, the culinary equivalent of rotating your tires. It's not the most glamorous task, but it's essential for maintaining a healthy and efficient food storage system. By using first in, first out method, you ensure that you're always using the oldest items in your pantry before they expire or go bad. This prevents food waste and ensures that you're always eating the freshest food possible. When you bring home new groceries, don't just shove them in front of the old stuff. Take a few extra minutes to move the older items to the front and put the new items in the back. We have finally come to myth number 1. Food storage is just for doomsday preppers. Nothing could be further from the truth. And finally, let's debunk the granddaddy of all food storage myths, the idea that food storage is just for doomsday preppers. Myth number 1 claims that food storage is an extreme measure reserved for those who are preparing for the apocalypse. This couldn't be further from the truth. But let me tell you something. Food storage is for everyone. Think about it. Whether you're a busy parent, a college student, or someone living in a small apartment, having a stash of food can be incredibly beneficial. We all experience emergencies, whether it's a natural disaster, a job loss, or even just a snowstorm that keeps us housebound for a few days. Imagine the relief of knowing you have enough food to get through those tough times without having to rush to the store. Having a well-stocked pantry can provide peace of mind and security during those times of uncertainty. It's not just about survival, it's about comfort and convenience too. So, the next time you're tempted to roll your eyes at the thought of food storage, remember that it's not just for survivalists, it's for everyone who wants to be prepared, save money, and reduce their environmental impact. By buying in bulk and storing food properly, you can cut down on waste and make your household more sustainable. Plus, having a variety of food on hand means you can get creative with your meals and avoid the monotony of eating the same thing every day. So, embrace food storage as a smart, practical, and eco-friendly choice for everyone. Remember, smart food storage isn't just for the apocalypse, it's for everyday peace of mind. It's about being prepared for whatever life throws your way, from unexpected storms to empty pantries. Start small. Build up your pantry gradually. Learn a new food preservation technique and build on your new skills. A great place to start is by visiting our site at survivalcavefood.com, where we have a wide variety of canned meats and chef-inspired freeze-dried meals. Every step you take is a step towards a more resilient and sustainable lifestyle. To see more videos on survival and preparation, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Stay prepared and stay awesome.